Imagine a world without technology. Despite the fact that you can't, because everything that we create as human beings that make life easier is technology in itself. Every tool we make, every idea we have generates technology. Imagine that we didn't have that. We would be little monkey men clamoring around in the savannah, in the forest. I don't know. Do you think life would be better? Personally, I don't think life would be better at all. And I think that if we blame technology right now for our hardships, we are missing the mark. We are missing the mark completely because technology has pushed us forward so much. It's the same way when someone says that money is the root of all evil, they're missing the mark. It's not money that's the root of all evil, it's the people who use the money. Because money is a symbol of production. It's a technology in itself, let's be real. And we can't say that, hey, technology is bad. It can be bad, but it's all a tool. Look at guns, let's say. Guns are a technology as well. If they were limited to hunting, would there be an issue? No. We use the guns. We are the people who use it to shoot others and go to war. So perhaps it's not the technology that's the issue, but it's us. And we should take responsibility for that rather than blaming some outward manifestation of our abilities. Technology is not the issue, and I can't imagine a world without it. A world without my glasses, a world without the phone to record this on, a world without the window, the house that I'm living in right now. I can't imagine it. Okay, so why should we? Look, there's a way to use technology that could solve any problem in your life because it's a tool. Everything in technology is a tool. Every idea you have that solves a problem that makes things easier for you is technology and it's a tool and you can use it. And why do we use it the way we do? It has nothing to do with the technology. It has more to do with the way we abuse ourselves and our own minds. I see a lot of people addicted to pornography or just on their phones all the time. And yes, that is a product of the softwares that we have put onto our devices, but it's more so a two-way streak. Okay, the people that made the technology, the software like Facebook or Instagram that addict us, they're there, but we also use them. We say, sure, buddy, do this to me. We allow it to happen and we embrace it quite often. Well, I've seen often people are actually embracing it. They're not really, they say they're against it, but they keep going back. So the issue is more, I don't know, psychological. It's more habitual, perhaps. For certain, when we first started on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, we enjoyed that. Otherwise, why would we continue? It's the foresight that's lacking. No one thinks, what is this going to do to me? And as you know, in every new experience, you will feel a little weird. But we push through that little weird feeling for some reason and we just accept whatever's in front of us and go with the flow. When you have that weird feeling, it's telling you to contemplate what you're doing. And that's good. And you're supposed to do that in any sort of relationship, in any sort of adoption of technology. You need to contemplate why you're doing it and how it affects you. And if you can't do that, well, then you might as well live in a world without technology. It would be good for you, or at least limited. I think if I never had YouTube growing up and I didn't adopt these bad habits, because honestly I didn't know. It's hard to blame myself as a child because I just want to have fun, but you need to have that foresight. I needed to have that foresight to see, oh, if I keep doing this, and when I felt myself, getting attracted to my phone again and again every day, I should have realized, maybe this isn't such a good thing to do. If I kept on reading my books instead, I would be in a different place right now. So limiting the technology that we consume might really help. Like imagine it's been 7 years since I had a phone and watched YouTube. 7 years of reading books. What would that do? How would I express myself differently? How would I want to engage with others instead of being virtual? How would you? If this thing did not exist in front of you that you're watching right now, how would you change? It'd be quite a drastic change. Whether you can imagine it or not, people in the past never had these devices, never had the technology we have now, and still they were okay. They were able to use it to their advantage. And that's our job now as well. Technology is not the issue, it's what we do with it. It's how we choose to work with it, that is. Sorry, I just got distracted by a little thing. Technology, boss. Use it the right way, boss. Okay, boss? I mean, imagine. Look what I'm doing right here, right now. I'm thinking, hey, if I can do impromptu speeches onto my device and post it online, what's going to change? Like, if I do this every day or every week for 10 minutes, will I be a better speaker? Probably. If I learn about it in the bus and I do it at home, I will change myself in a drastic manner and I can come back and look at it and be shocked at my improvement. There are ways to use technology in your life that do not include struggle or hardship. And you got to rise above that struggle and hardship to see it. But you are not alone and you don't have to struggle. And technology can be your friend in many, many cases. You don't even have to be desperate, dude. The desperation to change, and I know it, I've been there. The desperation to escape your technological trap you've put yourself in. It doesn't even need to be there. That the shame from using it doesn't even need to be there. In fact, oftentimes these emotionally charged reactions to the technology we have cause them to be more ingrained into us. When you're emotionally charged against or with something, it's more ingrained into you. I guess I have a bit of a. It's not a very nice story, and you can probably click off now if you don't want to hear it. But I was addicted to pornography for a while, and it got quite extreme. There was this particular video, which I moved on to anime stuff. A little disgusting, but yeah, I moved on to anime stuff, and there was this particular video that horrified me and haunted me because of how horrified I was about it. And every time I went into my mind, I would feel even more sickened. And because of that, I got kind of obsessed with it. Yeah, for real. I mean, I didn't watch it again, but it just haunted me. It haunted me. These memories, they haunt you. And that was a product of technology that I chose. I chose to watch that video. It was all my fault. And it haunted me until I could give up on it, I guess. Accept that was reality. That's what I watched. And that can happen to people, perhaps, maybe. Or why it happened because it happened. The biggest thing for me that helped to overcome these traumatizations, I don't know if that's a word, to overcome these traumatic experiences from technology was to go back into it with a different perspective. And see it with a different dynamic. That's personally the way I get over this stuff. I don't know about you. And it worked. for a bit. I had to go back down into a slump before I could get out of it. Because it is no good ignoring something. It's no good going over something. It's no good going around something if it's attached to you. You've got to go through it and break it apart, and then it'll be left behind. So that's what you kind of have to do sometimes. Maybe I've lost the mark. Yeah, that's not really about technology. Oh, look, there's 10 minutes up now. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be creating one every second day, perhaps. Every second or third day sounds like a good plan. Hope you enjoyed it. Just spending time with Mr. Draxel. I got a new haircut, hey. I don't know what these guys are thinking. They give Afrikaans haircuts all the time. I have beautiful curly hair, dude. Leave it on my head, bro. Come on. What a good day. I have so much more to talk about. See you later, bud. See you later.